Conan goes first. Could have bottomed the land, I guess, but it was all good lands. If I'd been like Swamp or Mountain, probably would have just bottomed it.
Hoping they fix the economy so I can play some Alchemy. Not fair to nerf historic cards, but not give any wild cards back.
Yeah, I agree. Up King Mike, thanks for the 1 year. Happy anniversary. I agree they're not very generous. Either that or give us dusting system. Or both. Broke it was blue-white control? Yeah, but you never lose a match. It doesn't matter. Just win it always every deck. Andrew said the 1 freeze and the 6 mana cards were bad, and I think he might be right. Green? Not expect green. Teleportation circle, that was one of my subs idea. I actually cut the circle at first because I'm cut, and then I put it back in. And your favorites pro since the OTJ days? Wow. Hear that, Huey? I'm his favorite pro. The OTJ days. When Huey used to make me cry at Magic tournaments. Really, really mean. Any puns today? Nah, I actually played pretty decent against the burn deck. There's just not much I could have done. I could have maybe looked them up and not kept my hand game on. Might have been the play. Not feeling super great so far, but I'm interested. I could sag Vam, discard a land, draw 2 cards, but I'll lose some board presence. And I have blood thingies. And I have like stuff to do with my mana next turn anyways. I was that last time, but I already forgot. Is Coma still legal? Your favorite card, Huey? They might have Circle in their deck too. I wonder if I should even bother stacking blood tokens or save them for the Crystal. Because Bash was dead next turn. Approach, yeah, approach is pretty good one, I agree. Story X out. How did your approach cost 2 mana to cast with it? Does bash and pray.
Has been through enough. It needs our help.
Kind of sweet builds. Vader.
And some think time only flows in one direction.
Cultivator is probably really good right now. I  I  I I I I I I I I I I I I I I I I I I I I I I I I I I I I I I I I I I I I I I I I I I I I I I I I I I I I I I I I I
It's done.
Art for free.
I've got some time tinkering to do.
Oh. I could have rummaged upkeep actually. Oh. Fake. Match, I guess. Last night you played a match so badly that you couldn't sleep? In what tournament? Was it in a tournament? Might want to never qualify for a Pro Tour if I don't know. Oh, it was in a big match? Okay. I was gonna say if it was like a ladder match or something and you lost sleep over it, what's it gonna be when you lose a high stakes match? Yeah, I mean it's rough. I was having a hard time going to. I don't know if it was the tea or the mistakes, but definitely during the last championship, I stayed up. Those just break me. Well, at least it kind of stayed in the family. But yeah, no, I mean it's tough. Back in my early Pro Tour days, I would not get over my my mistakes at the Pro Tour until the next Pro Tour came around. That was the only way I would stop thinking about the mistakes that cost me like a round. I used to play a bit better, so I used to only punt like maybe 1 round per Pro Tour when I played good, and I would literally think about it for months. And the only way I would stop thinking about it is this next Pro Tour. For better or for worse. Does it help me or hinder me? Who knows? I would guess it helps me overall if I think that way and I've had the success I had, but maybe they probably have like a doom scar, so let's not. I don't know, maybe I did well despite that mindset. I'm guessing being obsessive about stuff is a positive when you're trying to become the best at something. Two free or draw a card. I think that's plus just because of the ultimate, potential of the ultimate, plus the card might just be exactly, yeah, just like secrets. And I have Awakening, so lands are good. You still think about the time you punted against me at the Pro Tour? Oh, really? Yeah, I mean, especially if it was like a match for day 2 or a match to maybe top 32 and get qualified for the next one. What was it? I wonder if I remember. Or if you've ever told me about it on the stream. MTG psychologist. Let's not talk about it. That was actually like, he sponsored my stream for a few months. I don't know. I feel like he did, like he turned out to apparently not be who he claimed to be, but
Blood for knowledge.
I think in the end he probably did more good than bad for the Magic community, honestly. Yeah, he's not tough shit. Just a draft run at Mythic Championship London. Like one of the last ones? The modern one where Phoenix was good, and the one where who won that one? Was Hayne in the top 8? Right, I've actually never used Soren's ultimate before. Did you see that? The little like, it looked like one of these joke mouths. The like fake like, I don't know. That's gas. Maybe Trespasser's bad against Death Sweepers and stuff. Yeah, actually Trespasser does. Not transcriptions like that, maybe just another power word. Round 2 of draft after winning round 1 and you played very poorly. I didn't even make day 2 at that PT, I think. So probably played before that. Can't remember the draft rounds though. Wait, why did I keep Bridge over Basic? I'm double black for Soren guaranteed. Fetch. Only one match left.
Nassif has his opponent on the ropes, but by God, that's Soren Markov's music. He jumps down from the top rope and bites the opponent's head off. I've never seen anything like it.
Thanks for the cheers, Lena. Yeah, that was nuts. That animation was you wouldn't think, right, when you look at him that that's what his mouth looks like. Oh no, they know that my round's gonna start soon. If they rope long enough, I'll have to concede. Is that like a copy pasta or something? I'm not quite getting the reference, other than kind of catch reference. Oh well, I got all the lands I need. Robot Lady was more hype, yeah. I don't like the voice. Other streams they use the voice of the like weird like, you know which the guy's voice I'm talking about. Oh, it's kind of douchey. No, original material. Maybe I'll get the card that they cost reduce with Chandler. The fairy was pretty good for me the other day. The fairy felt good. Was all. What did it do? Like they didn't even put a card in there. Get Soren into play, make a flying token. guess it doesn't even one-shot Sorin. I guess I'll play. Ooh, I got a coma. Not very good when they're stuck on lands, though. It's a wrestling commentator named JR. He likes to say, I go and I'm gonna be... Oh. Maybe if I heard him, I would know. I don't know why the token is like they have a visual bug with the new update. Has an exclamation point.
Don't worry, it's only a little mischief.
The match has started.
Consider yourself fortunate enough. You feel this annoyance.
I know Undertaker. When I was a kid, I used to watch. We had the W whatever it is on French TV. The Undertaker used to be my favorite. But I remember when I was a kid, he never won. There's always Hulk Hogan and stuff. I think later he got world champion. But when I was a kid, I was rooting for him. But he was always like one of the best ones. But he never actually won anything. I don't know. Is it still the same guy? Yeah, the Undertaker. Yeah, but when was that? I'm talking literally when I was like 7 or 8 years old, so 30 years ago. I feel like he was never when I used to watch, he never actually won the world. He was never the world champion. And that's nuts. 30 years later. So what's he? He's in like his 50s, probably late 50s.
Nothing on Innistrad.
Looks like we're piecing something together here. Mulligan to 5. No biggie.
Really should have seen that coming.
Drop Nodder. Nah, the round started. I'm 0-1 though. I'm gonna get to it in a second. As this game ends.
These wounds won't last.
Gotta protect my lad. I'm almost at Mythic. I think I'm like 3 wins away. Alright, we do know about a Doomscar
Blood for
though.
knowledge. A fair trade.
Blood for knowledge. I don't mind finding a removal so I don't just die to coma. Was it just an English broadcast? No, we had our own commentators, I think. I think it was in English. Just gonna time out.
Can I help you? You wish to know my secrets? Very well.
Max pressure. Right, end game. That's gonna dump my hand.
Nothing on Innistrad.
Even if they have a Doomscaller, I mean, I just have more.
Someone call for a hero?
I'm gonna time out the modern round, and there's obviously nothing I'm gonna be. Yeah, I could have thought about it.
Dire times call for dire tactics.
I should have played the 2. And that's not lethal though. It's hard spell. Uzu 2 is alright. Modern. Wow, my deck's just great. Didn't you was a bad matchup for them. I'm not sure I've ever lost to white with a Vam deck. Oh, 2 cards. That makes it easier in some ways. Hippo G, my favorite emote. Didn't have the worst hand against control if I could draw 3rd lane. Ooh, Jeskai. I don't think it makes too much sense for them to play that way. There's almost no upside. Let's have a bunch of 1-drops, but... Okay. And I do get a Florian hit in. I'm not sure it's going to be enough to really go for everything here. Rage. All in gas bag. Got. Surely they don't have a sweeper. No one's that lucky. I feel like I'm slowly crawling back into this game. Kill the 4/4. Cool in Japan. Congrats. Hey, we were talking about it the other day.
Shout out to At the Ages May See, who's going to Japan for BIGGAYFAST.
Classic Big Fast. They're not doing much. Really not. Did I misplay? And if attack was a mainland, I won't get to cast anything anyways. I do get some damage in. Yeah, Dreadnought is kind of a funny. Oh, right, that card. Oh. Alright, the mulligan to 5 caught up. And they have divide by 0 up. Just want grass and power word kill. Promo code yellowhat. Still sponsored by NordVPN for a few days. If ever you need a VPN and you want a good deal, as well as 30 days money guaranteed back. In case you don't like the VPN, you can check out the link down below, link in chat, link in the banners. NordVPN command, that helps me out. Never know. Sometimes need a VPN. I think that's good enough. I like the first time chatters was the beats. That makes sense. What did he have? Actual shock? You get to keep something depth in their class, which is nice. Starting to feel like the holidays. Going back to the States in 1 week. Deck does mulligan a lot. Not super uncommon. Second then could come in handy. So could all the other cards. One double black for Sorin. I guess I'll just keep the one then. This could backfire if I draw another fast land next turn or another man land. If free life's not super relevant. Could be a mistake to play Ripped on turn. Exactly what the hand dreams are made of. No one drop, I guess. The rest, but Iron Rod into Sorin. Oh, something. Got the man land. That's a little detour by Mexico. Couple land. It does artifact.
Under my watch, neither vampire nor human will go extinct.
Might have Fateful Absence. I kind of like drawing, honestly. Usually you want to get on the board and then start drawing. But I really want to land that's and be able to keep my Aghanim's Awakening.
Dire times call for dire tactics.
So many like I'm getting them. I'm gonna 13 them. You think we're gonna get it again? Good animation. Yeah, the howling. You don't even notice the howling after a while. It just blends in, I feel. Alright, let's see. How my creatures have haste. I definitely want to play Sorin.
No cost is too great to quell my people's savage.
Alright. Actually, I think I definitely want to play the land. Maybe I should have played Ghostlight or something.
a global PBS channel brought to us by viewers like us. Yellowhat Sewer.
Oh, hates control. What's up? What's PBS? They could have the horror. So just play that pre-combat to see if they have the horror.
A fair trade.
All my stuff has menace. Playing social at last turn was. Yeah. Kind of a tough spot. I'm pretty low too. I think that's bait chat. I think I'm getting baited. They're like, oh well, time to move on to the next streamer. If I can get them. The yellow hat guy is all too smart. Electrolyze. Alright, that's from the... Peepo G chat? Can I get some Peepo Gs in chat for our opponents? Suboptimal place, some might say. Doomscar and all. Alright, let's go. Let's put some pressure. I actually thought I'd double Pit Fighter. I could help my whole hand. But...
Peepo G.
Earthbound Twerker. Thank you so much for the 35 months. Welcome back. Wood Goblin? It doesn't even make sense, right? Wood Goblin these nuts? Does it? I killed them. I think I can. Eat can. Also make sure they don't have anything. Or I commit. Can I not count? Oh. I cannot count. 3, 9, 11. Okay, got enough. Cloudman is final boss. Cloudman, don't do us dirty, please. kind of close. I think playing Flareon's fine. Be better. You didn't think red was good, really? Maybe not with that creature, but maybe it was Alchemist, the free haste, lots of burn. Needed 2-2 prowess. Yeah, Fumarole. I'm glad I didn't play Florian. Speed Dragon's really good in mono red, I think. They already had a few good 4-mana dragons. Mono red dragon? What's dragon whelp already? This thing 4-mana dragon is up and kind of faster good, removal good. Not tough to say. Let's see. Grass probably me. Board out the pit fighters maybe. Or socialites. I was good this game. Do one vengeance, one blast. Or it could be big cards. I have the one new 4-drop that I'm trying out. Dragon Avalanche Rider. Sometimes you can pay. I've been in spots where I've paid for a turn or two and it wasn't the difference. I don't know, I'm playing in the challenge, I'm playing red-black, or Grixis. No, I keep saying red-black. Grixis Shadow.
A fancy dress means I didn't come here to fight.
I lost to Burn twice, beat a mirror and
Lucky this is a warning shot.
creativity deck. Holding my life this game, but I think I'm doing okay. My hand's kind of. Ooh. Probably worse than the 4/5. Which I think is maybe the best Vimp 4-drop if you're only gonna play one. I don't think it's the 1/3 flying legendary. I forget her name. Reika? Reita? I don't like the 5/6 either. Thorin I like. Predator's decent. Save 2 life if I tell me. Kind of crazy the lack of confidence people have in crafting cards and stuff. I wonder if it's actually that widespread. People like being scared of crafting stuff, or if it's just, just you see people talk about it, but really small percentage of people. Pretty bad for them. It was so bad on so many levels. Oh. Maybe I'm playing a little scared. Passive. Using my mana so poorly. Oh, I don't play Sword.
Violence is necessary to set things right.
Oh, that's huge actually. I have a chum blocker, so they can't just go
Very well.
burn spell on Sorin on tap, attack it.
Your transgression has not gone unnoticed.
Yeah. Maybe we should start spamming wizards asking for a dusting system.
Balance may never be restored now.
Jordan, just get good is usually not the greatest take. Get good, but I mean the game is not supposed to be free, but it's all about, it's like everything else, right? It's just all about balance. What I want to do is that card. Or I want to make them discard one card. Or do I want to kill it to kill a stupid 2/2? Bring back a Valentine? Try to get 7 mana? I guess I'll make them discard our last card in hand. Probably a dragon. I'm gonna do that now for F6 value. Alright, and we did it in a timely fashion. I was gonna start another match. Alright, let's see. Predictions? What are we? December 11 still? I got myself a number. Probably like 800, 900 something. Still diamond though, monk ass. Oh, you can't. I'm 959. Oh, I just changed the recording with no alert right when you Donated Lena, get wrecked. Congrats on making Mythic. It's a huge accomplishment for... Oh, you said the Lady Robot was not hype enough. I'll give you some hype. Congrats on making Mythic. It's a huge accomplishment for an up-and-coming YouTube content creator. Kappa. Ha. Also, we can't see the ranking. Be better than the Lady Robot. Thank you so much for the donation,